Hi, my name is Gracious Timothy. I am an advocate. And a couple of months ago, I had this experience of COVID-like symptoms. In fact, we were all in a meeting, in a client meeting that we were in. There were three of us, and it so happened that on that same evening, all of us fell sick, and the other two lawyers who were there, in fact, had COVID positive, and I was also showing quite a few of these symptoms, and these symptoms, in fact, lasted for at least 2 or 3 days, and I was recommended these oils, Sudarshan AV and Whiff NB, and both of them were really helpful because once I started applying them, my symptoms were showing drastic changes. In fact, they were all reducing quite quickly. The most prominent symptom was the lack of taste and smell, which I thought was quite different because I hadn't experienced something like this before. There was a little bit of fever and I did have some sore throat, but all of these symptoms gradually went down as I started applying these oils. They were at least 6 times a day in every 2 hours, and I think the results that I saw were great because this is important because I was also living with a flatmate, and I was kind of scared that I didn't want to transmit this to my flatmate as well, and we were taking enough precautions at home. But I think this helped me recover really fast, and my flatmate was also quite happy about the fact that I recovered so fast because of these oils. After I started applying these oils, I think it took me 2 days, around 2 days to recover. And but even after I recovered, I think just for precaution's sake, I was still applying, and I feel good. So I applied these oils for at least a couple of days in which I saw the recovery. And normally, what I was hearing from various people, from the news and all of that, is that people were taking at least 13-14 days to recover. And I was quite glad that after applying these oils, I recovered quite quickly within the 2 days of applying. It was at least 6 times a day that I was applying these oils every couple of hours, and that's all it took. And I took enough rest, and this is all it needed for me to recover from these symptoms.